What should have been a happy life in Washington state became a nightmare for a Japanese woman we'll call Emmy, who married an American military serviceman. With each deployment, they grew further apart. Her husband only gave her a $600 monthly allowance for her and their 2 young sons. She told us through an interpreter she often went hungry so she could buy diapers.
For example, I didn't know how to go to a bank to open a bank account. I was so worried about money every day.
While Emmy tried to maintain a happy face, her world was crumbling. She found out her husband was having an affair. She said he demanded a divorce and tried to force her to sign online divorce papers that provided no alimony or child support. When she refused, he took her to the police station and told officers she had threatened him with a knife.
It was extremely terrifying experience. I was interrogated by the policeman. However, there's no Japanese interpreter, nobody who helps me.
Emmy finally revealed her situation to a friend who introduced her to Naoko Inoue Schatz, an attorney who speaks Japanese.
When my client called me on the phone, I was afraid she might commit suicide.
Schatz works as a legal counsel to the Consulate General of Japan. She says she receives 200 inquiries every year about divorce or domestic violence, and it's not just an issue for Japan.
As I talked to my colleagues in the consular corps, I came to understand that this is a really serious problem.
Last year, Japanese Consul General Yoichiro Yamada and Schatz lobbied the state legislature on behalf of divorced or abused immigrant women.
They are in need of food, they are in need of shelter, they are in need of money.
The state provided $125,000 to start the International Families Justice Coalition.
The access to linguistically competent and culturally sensitive legal service. That is what they are lacking.
Schatz was able to help Emmy negotiate a fair divorce with maintenance and child support.
I'm very happy.
And Schatz is happy that through the IFJC, other immigrant wives have access to culturally appropriate legal advice.
We have Korean-speaking attorney, Chinese-speaking attorney, Spanish-speaking attorney, Russian-speaking attorney, and Japanese-speaking attorney.
Consul General Yamada and Naoko Schatz have organized a panel on the immigrant divorce crisis for the Greater Seattle Rotary Club. It'll be presented March 6th in Seattle.